Am I live? I think I'm live. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? I hope somebody's there. Looks like people are there. Anybody? Hello? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm not entirely sure ever until somebody tells me hello. Nevertheless, I'll just talk and hopefully at some point somebody will get in and say hello and let me know that you all can hear me. Won't that be nice? So, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I was going around doing some errands today, listening to Joe Biden give his Thanksgiving address. And I was like, oh my God, this guy is just miserable. It just sounded miserable. Like, it was so sad. He's just got such a sad way of talking. He's just, and it's always like he's pleading with some sort of, I don't even fucking know what, some sort of something inside. Oh my God, there's people talking to me. Yay! So it's like, he's, come on, man. He's just always got this, oh, we gotta do it. We gotta pull it together. We gotta do it. He's always got this, like, pleading, fucking grim sound to him. And it's like, oh, Joe, Jesus, just fucking kill me. He makes me want to do terrible things to myself. How you doing tonight, Julia? Who all's here? It looks like we got some people. I don't know, there's a delay on this shit, so I wind up waiting and sitting around. And then I go like, why am I not talking? I want to wait until there's a decent amount of you here so that I can show off the big surprise before Thanksgiving. And then we're going to have Thanksgiving, stuff. We're going to do Thanksgiving thanks and thanks. And, yeah. But yeah, Joe Biden, man, I don't know about him. Like, it's going to be a sad president. Sounds a little tin canish. Well, that could be a thing. I don't know. I might have to not use the thing I'm using for sound. I might have to do a different thing. Or I don't know. Maybe I move it closer to me. We'll have to see how that looks when I take down the curtain and show y'all what's going on. I'm excited. Yeah, I don't know. Hearing him give, like, State of the Union and shit, it seems to me like it's gonna be sad no matter what, because he's just got that sad way of talking, where he's just pleading with you, please, just please don't do what we did Donald Trump for 4 years to me. I can't take it. That's what it sounds like to me. I can't take it. Don't do to me what we did to him. It seems like you guys are going to do to me what we did to him, and I don't like the idea of that. That's not good at all. Ugh. Alright. So anyways, I think I've delayed long enough. I can't really stay on really long tonight. This was just kind of a test to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys and to show you what we are now working with. Everybody, you ready? It's me! There's me! Now I have to wait because there's a stupid fucking... What happened in PA? I did not hear what happened in PA, but I want to hear what happened in PA. And you'll get to see my live reaction. Because I'm going to go, that's what happened? Now you guys can finally see me. Alright, now it's caught up. Jesus, that is a long-ass delay. It's not supposed to have a fucking delay. I turn off the delay, but it has a delay no matter what. But yeah, it's weird because, that's right, Goonies. Goonies never say die. I don't know if you can see that because, again, delay. Anyways, so everybody can see me now. I am as live as I've ever been before. This is as live as it gets. It's... Oh, you could see it. Never say... Oh my god, I hate this fucking delay. Whatever. So yeah, here I am. Happy Thanksgiving. The big old thank you to Kyle for buying this wonderful webcam so that you all can see me when I do live streams. And apparently it's tin canish. So, 3-hour hearings in PA and Trump won. Hello, Scott. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Cajun, what's up? Alright, people are finally getting in here and saying hi. I know, the cam looks really good, but apparently the sound is tin canish. That's what Julia says. Jules tells me. Hi, Em. Happy Thanksgiving. It's only one word here in America, but it's alright. We understand you're foreign. It's not thanks and giving. It's just Thanksgiving. We don't really give anything. We just give thanks. Whatever that's supposed to mean, but yeah. So we're giving thanks for Thanksgiving. So thank you to Kyle. Everybody say thank you, Kyle, for this beautiful webcam. He purchased it for the show. And I would like to throw out another big thanks to Felicia. Thank you very much, Felicia, for your extremely generous donation. I hope you guys are giving me like what you would give me for a yearly donation as opposed to just fucking doing this monthly, because man, that's a lot of money. Thank you very much. I of course appreciate it very, 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 very much. You guys, not you, webcam notwithstanding, you guys are getting me through this rough period in my life, so thank you very much for that. I appreciate it greatly. Thanksgiving, damn right. Thanks for that. Yo, dude, I could donate a mic if you're interested. Well, I have the headset. Everybody, M gave $5 and said thanks, Kyle. Oh, wait. She gave 5 weird looking ELs. I don't know. Whatever the hell that's supposed to be. I don't know how that translates. That's pounds, isn't it? Yeah, something like that. She gave 5 pounds. That's like $3, right? I have the headset that I used to use because it was the only way that I could actually produce sound for you live. So I might just use that if everybody really doesn't like the tin canishness. I guess I'll go with like comments here and comments in the comment section for those people who watch it late. But yeah, so yeah. Scott says thanks, Kyle too. Em's putting her money where money. Damn right she is. $10 says $6.60. It says 5 pounds, but man, $10? 5 pounds is $10? It's a 2-to-1 exchange rate. Holy shit! Wow. The dollar has dropped a lot. Pounds like 5 pounds is $10. Man. Whew. Is things cheaper over there? I ain't moving to fucking England. That's for goddamn sure. If $10 is 5 pounds, cut my money in half. I already even broke. I like the idea of fucking over Americans, though. Of course, no, it wouldn't work that way, would it? Nah, it wouldn't work that way. They'd be giving $5 and it'd be 5 American. And then fucking YouTube steals half of it, and then... That's Aussie dollars. Australian dollars is 2-to-1? Fuck. Man, you Australians got your shit together, I guess. Or, I don't know. Is that how that works? I don't know how that fucking works. It's $6.69 in US dollars. That's what it says. Chat revenue, 6.6. I wonder how much of that YouTube takes. Probably half of it. Whatever. Thank you. I'm not like fucking around with. I'm not trying to shit on the donation. I appreciate it very, very much. It's just I didn't know. I have no idea about the currency exchange rate and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea how much that works. All I know is the same thing that most Americans know. Our money's worth more than everybody else's money. But apparently our money is not worth more than everybody else's money. I'm beginning to get very fucking disappointed that our money is not so good anymore. Anywhere, everywhere seems to have our money's worth less than theirs. It's worthless outside Australia? Is it? If it's, well, I mean, you said £5 is $10. If it's fucking, how is Australian money worthless outside Australia if £5 in Australian money is $10? Hi, Judy. Checked here before text. That is one thing that Judy likes to do. She likes to text me while I'm streaming and ask me when I'm going to stream. And then an hour or so after I'm done streaming, I see that and go, Judy, you missed it. 1/3. Jesus. Well, whatevs. $100 in Australian is 50. Okay. So $100 in Australian money, lira, is $50 or £50. Okay, so it's 0.70. Yeah, so my money does really good in Australia. See, I could move to Australia and be slightly less broke than I am right now. But it would cost so much to move to Australia. I'd have to pay Australian people to move me just to even be able to do it. Because it'd be cheaper. I'm going to pay you guys in Australian money. No, you're an American. We're moving in America. Yeah, I know, but I can only afford it in Australian money. I can't afford it in American money. Too expensive. So, okay, so our money is worth more than Australian money, but less than the pound. Oof. That's not good. That's not good, is it? Like, that's not good. Our money should be top dollar. Should be the best money. The only money. American dollar. Yeah. Strong dollar. That's what I like. Is that because of Joe Biden? That went fast. So anyways, Thanksgiving special. I just wanted to make sure that the cam worked. I wanted to get you guys' take on how the picture looks and everything and how the sound is coming. I'm going to have to work on that. I think next stream I do, I'll jack around with the headset and we'll use that for sound. Maybe that'll just be better because the mic will be more up to my face and all that. Aussieland might ban me because Trump supporter. Yeah, well, where else? America's about ready to ban me because I'm a Trump supporter. Pound has always been more, huh? The wages are much higher, so it works out. Yeah, fair enough. Right on. Well, yeah, so Thanksgiving. I really want to say, and this always sounds trite, and every fucking YouTuber does this shit every year, because who knows, probably true for most of them, but it really is true for me. This Thanksgiving, I would like to say thank you to all of you guys. All of you guys that have stuck around here for years, that have watched me, that have laughed with me, cried with me. We've had a good time. We've had some bad times. We've had some arguments. We've had disagreements and agreements. And yet, here you all are, and I want to say thank you very much to all of you. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, keeping me company, watching my stuff. I hope to continue to give you guys good content that you guys can be thankful to me for. And, yeah, I always feel great whenever I get, messages from you guys that's made my day and stuff like that. Man, that shit always makes me happy. So, thank you very much to all that. For a guy with depression, having a group of people that make him happy on a regular basis, that's pretty fucking awesome. So I can't thank you guys enough for being here and just hanging out with me and having a good time. And we're going to keep the train rolling because that's what we fucking do. So, yeah. Em loves me. Yeah, Judy's here because she's a masochist. Judy's here because she's a masochist. Judy, in some strange way, believes that I punish her. I don't punish her. I tease her for the goofy shit she does. What she doesn't understand is, if she'd only stop doing goofy shit, I would have nothing to tease her for. It's a problem I've had with many of my girlfriends in my life. Not to say that Judy's a girlfriend or anything like that, but nevertheless, the problem I have with my girlfriends. I tease them about dumb shit that they say and do, and they get upset and then they say I'm being mean. And I say I'm not being mean. I'm trying to keep you from having other people be legitimately mean to you. Because most people aren't going to be as nice about it when I tease them. I mean, come on. I had a girl tell me about the theory of gravity. Not the theory of how gravity works. The theory about the existence of gravity. Whether or not gravity is actually a thing. And I said gravity is very much a thing. And she said, well, how do you know? And I picked up a pen and dropped it, and I said, gravity. And she's like, yeah, but we don't know how that works. And I said, yes, we have theories on how that works. We have yet to be able to definitively prove that is how it works. Right? And so we have theories on how it works, with gravitational pull and all that sort of thing. But nevertheless, fucking gravity is a thing. And she's like, well, I don't know. They've never actually proven it to my satisfaction. And I'm like, I'll do it again. And I fucking picked up the thing I dropped and dropped it again. I went, gravity. That's what does that. Like, dude, that wound up being about an hour and a half of me trying to explain to her that gravity's a fucking thing by just dropping random shit around the apartment. I think I dropped things randomly around her for the entirety of the rest of the time that I dated her, and every once in a while I would drop something and go, gravity. And dude, because fuck, man, you gotta be shitting me. But whatever, I can't let her go through life telling other people that shit. She's gonna tell other people that shit. People are gonna be like, she doesn't believe in gravity. Can't have that. That's just sad. Judy can't stop doing goofy shit. That's true. You can't. You just seem to not be able to stop. Banter is all banter. Birds aren't real. Was she a flat earther, Billy? No, she wasn't. That's the crazy thing. It's not proven how it works. We believe that it's because of the gravitational pull of the planet. Right? That's what we believe. We've had ways to kind of demonstrate it, but not actually legitimately 100% prove it. It could still be magic. We don't know. But we do know that when you pick something up and then you drop it, fumble fingers, the reason that it falls to the ground is because gravity. Like, that's what we call it. We can't exactly tell you how it exactly works because we only really have a rough estimate. But gravity, like, that's what we call the act of shit falling. Gravity. It's real. It's very much real. That was what she was arguing with me, and I'm like, Your wife thinks dinosaurs are fake. Rocks made by Satan. She's one of those that dinosaur bones were put there by Satan to deceive us. Honestly, I like Ultron's way of thinking about it. Whenever the dust settles, God chucks a rock at the planet again, and he's winding up. I really like that whole quote, that whole thing right there. I think that's fantastic. And dinosaurs were real. They existed. I've had somebody tell me once that they were just bones. Or not bones, but they were just rocks. They were just rocks that had happened to weather in certain ways, and they looked like bones. And I'm like, they look an awful lot like bones to be rocks that just look conspicuously like bones. And they pile up together in such a way as to form like a skeleton of a thing. It's odd for rocks to weather themselves so perfectly. Like, it's actually less believable that rocks, right? And considering the fact that dinosaurs haven't really fucked with religion a whole lot, I mean, I would like to give the devil a little bit more credit for creativity than just saying I'm going to put these bones just scattered randomly about. I don't know, man. Like, what is the bones in there? Well, people would think that because it would be a way to fuck with belief in God. If there's dinosaurs, then clearly there's no God. And I don't understand. I've never understood that philosophy, and I have had a lot of people give me arguments for why there is no God. Never once has somebody said dinosaurs, and then looked at me like I was an idiot. Like, just dinosaurs. Just dinosaurs? Okay. Like, so Satan's gag isn't really working. Maybe it was one of his first tries. I don't know. Like, right before he tempted Eve, he was like, let's put dinosaur bones. And then after a couple of days, he was like, these fuckers ain't digging. What the hell's up? And then decided to make her eat an apple. I don't fucking know. But it sounds like a stupid gag if it's from the devil. I studied evolution as a kid. I just figured that's how God made us. I felt like I had secret knowledge. Scientists just dig up the bones and make them look like rocks. That's all fake because they want to deceive people from the truth that the world is 10,000 years old. The world could be 10,000 years old. I've heard an interesting argument for that one, that the Great Flood was what created most of the striations in the earth. So they like subtract, they just kind of like broaden out the time scale and go, well, these however many layers is this long, and this it's still not really a great whatever. Like people find the damnedest ways to figure out how people are going to try and disprove the existence of God, and then they try to figure out a way to whatever, or every time we learn something new, the theologists have to put their heads together and figure out how science is weird. I still don't. I love my philosophy. Once upon a time, there was God. God was staring at fucking nothing and said, I want to make a big rock, and then I want to blow it up. And he made a big rock and blew it up, and went, wow, look at all this shit that's happening. And he's just kind of watching what's going on from here. That's what I think. Why the fuck not? Why doesn't that make sense? God is a fucking scientist. He certainly loves social experiments, and he certainly loves comedy. So I don't know what to tell you. Maybe God is just a big kid that has got a giant fucking magnifying glass and just loves tortured insects. I don't fucking know. I won't know until I'm dead, and then I won't be able to tell any of you. So, maybe I'll try and get on Tim's show after I'm dead. I'll possess his camera. Are these ideas of the education system? I don't think so. Good God, I hope not. Science is not out to disprove or disprove God, merely understand how things work and why. That's true. I believe that too, but people like to always go with their fucking way of it. They go to... You know what I mean? Like, you have theologists, you have people that dedicate their lives to, the church, priests and whatnot, and pastors and preachers, and then you've got these guys come along that go, this is how this works. We figured this out. And it's amazing, and it's mind-blowing, and you go, wow, that's how that works. They figured that out. And the theology people, they start getting questions of, well, those guys figured out how this works, and it didn't have God in it at all. And they can't just go, well, sometimes God isn't there. Sometimes it's fucking science. It's how shit works. Way back in the Stone Age, we thought that shit was magic. Now we know it's science. Like, if you were to take this phone back 300 years ago and show it to some people, obviously you wouldn't get great internet, but nevertheless, if you show this shit, look at all these little pictures on this fucking music you can play through it, and this, that, and the other thing, they'd have been like, how do you get all those people in that magic little box? Now we know that all the people get crammed into the magic little box with magic shoehorns, right? We didn't know that way back then. Now we know. It isn't magic to us anymore. It's science magic. Magic shoehorns, amazing things. And Some people just can't accept the fact that every once in a while you can explain some shit. Everything in religion is believed to have to be unexplained because nobody can explain it but God. It's not true. God gave us brains. I figured he gave us brains with which to use them. I don't know. But that's just a guess. You know how so many people say if God wanted us to fly, he'd given us wings. Well, he gave us brains. What the fuck? My flock, hello my flock, how you doing? God made man, man made robot birds to spy on people. Robot birds. I heard about robot birds from a girl at work. Somebody was talking about, what was it? She said that the COVID thing was a hoax because they needed to get people off the streets and into their homes so that they wouldn't notice that there are no birds flying around. And the reason why no birds flying around is because all the birds had to fly back to the FBI to get their batteries changed. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So, yeah. Can you have what I'm on? Deep thoughts? No. I'm high on life. You gotta figure out how to spike up on it yourself. It's almost Thanksgiving, man. I'm high on turkey juice. I can't wait. I'm so excited for Sunday. We're doing Thanksgiving on Sunday because that's generally when I go over to do my laundry. So that's when my parents expect me. So we usually do shit on Sunday. It's not like it really fucks up anything else because they ain't doing shit with anybody else. So whatever she was taking that day. What? Who? Judy. You're very confusing. Who's she who? It's been a while. It's the most insane COVID theory. Yeah, right? We got to bring in all the birds to change their batteries. And I'm like, well, you'd figure that they'd figure out some way to make the wing motion, like charge the battery. Like we can do that shit with cars. You know, how often you change the car and your battery? It takes fucking years and years and years, and then a really bad winter before you need to change the battery in your car. Can't figure that shit out with birds? We can figure that shit out with robot birds. Come on. But at least it's not bees. Like, man, I don't know. When they were talking about how there's no bees anymore and bees are dying off, and then I saw that Black Mirror episode with the bees, I was like, dude, if they ever start talking about we're going to make robot bees, I'm not going to be happy. And I am not going to be voting for anybody to die ever on any website ever because, first of all, it's bad people thing to do. But second of all, bees come and kill you last. I watched to the end of that show. That was fucked up. That was a really good one. I liked that one. But, yeah, so I don't know. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I think I'm gonna cut this off. We got a good half hour-ish in. So because they all got put out at the same time, I imagine. See, this is what happens. I start to wrap up, then people start talking again, and then I start answering comments, and it goes on for another 3 hours. I imagine because all the birds got let out at the same time? I don't know. Or maybe they had put birds out at different times and they wanted to get them all on the same schedule. It seems stupid to me that you would want to do that, though. Because then you have to do that. Like, you'd think that you'd want them to go out staggered so that you don't have to shut down the entire fucking world to bring all the birds back to change all their batteries, because then you're going to have to do that in another 5-10 years or whatever, whenever the batteries burn out again, right? You're going to have to do that again. So, I don't know. So they can make battery birds but can't maintain them. They can maintain them, they just apparently need to maintain them all at once. I don't fucking know. This shit didn't make any sense to me. I didn't come up with it. I certainly don't buy it, so I don't fucking know. Sounds like craziness to me. Like, you'd stagger them. Like, it only makes sense to me that if you were even gonna do that in the first place, you'd stagger releasing the birds. Then you could have 5 birds come in every fucking day and change their batteries, send them the fuck back out. There's 365 days in a year, 5 birds every day. Shit, you can bring a couple thousand birds in every day, and then you have billions of fucking birds out there. What? And it's not like we're having them fly overseas. They're just in the country. And, of course, Canada and Mexico, I imagine. But, you know. I don't know. I mean, I guess if they're not real birds, then that does relieve some of the stress of green energy. Because windmills kill birds and solar plants kill birds. So, you know what I mean? I guess, poisonous nut. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. So yeah, I guess if they're all fake birds, I guess the theory of that is all the birds get killed, and I mean they don't really, I guess, publish pictures of them blood splattered all over the place, so you don't see the clockwork on the inside. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, how often do you see giant dead birds splattered all over the place? My thought is, if the birds are all robots, why are the robots such fucking suicidal daredevils? Have you been driving down the street lately? You know how many birds I've had fly in front of my car? They have all of this space above them. They've got hundreds of feet with which they can choose wherein the altitude is they would love to fly around. And for some odd reason, they want to fly within the fucking 2-foot fucking ceiling that is directly in front of the grill of my car. I cannot tell you how many birds in the past year I have almost fucking hit. Because they just dive down in front of your fucking car. How retarded are they? I had a bird fly in my car window once. Is that faulty programming? No, it's a dumb animal. I mean, for fuck's sake, like, if you're going to convince me all the birds are robots, you're going to also have to convince me of all the assholes that are piloting the motherfuckers, because the things are pieces of shit. How many birds fly into windows? I work in warehouses. What, we really need a bird spy inside the warehouse all the time? Like, there's always a fucking bird in the warehouse. What in the fuck are you guys doing? You need to spy on the warehouse? Really? There isn't, but what are we doing in there? We ain't doing shit in there. Find a better place to play bird, man. Jesus Christ. Bird fly under her car? Well, you can tell her I laughed too. One more reason for her to not like me. She had to fly under her car? What in the fuck? Exactly. What kind of an idiot programmer programmed that fucking bird? What malfunctioning wiring was in that bird that made that bird fly underneath the fucking motor vehicle? These are some shitty design birds. What, do we have them made in China? What in the fuck? Her mom laughed at her. You hit 2 birds? Oh! Was there all sorts of robot parts in the one that exploded? Because if there is, you should fucking totally insta that shit, because big name for yourself, you know? You'd be cracking the fucking mystery of the robot bird shit. You find out what kind of shitty ass D-cell batteries. You know what it is? They probably use those, but anybody remember what the fuck were they even called? They weren't Rayovac. I don't remember what brand they were called, but they had like a little red, weird little thing for their logo. I used to get them all the time when I was a real little kid, because they were always the shitty batteries that came with the batteries included toys, and they lasted for about 5 seconds, and then you had to get actual batteries. Fucking, they probably put those batteries in the birds. Fucking shitty thing. It's probably using up the supply from the 80s. Birds aren't real. Kids' birds looks real to me. Yeah, but no blood, guts. Was there oil? Because, you know, machinery can have guts, but it would have oil. Feathers. Guts and feathers, huh? Ugh. Did you take it home? Eat it? It's good eating on a bird like that, you know? Dumb birds are good eating. Pretty much dumb animals are the best eating around. Like, it's just nothing better than a dumb animal. Like, cows are dumb animals. Chickens, dumb animals. Pigs, adorable, but dumb animals. And we eat all of them because they're dumb animals. Dogs are smart. That's why in America we don't like to eat dogs, because we recognize their intelligence. That's why we don't like to eat dolphins either. We recognize their intelligence. Whenever they get caught in tuna nets, we get very upset. But tuna? Fuck tuna. They're dumb. Dumb animals, best eating, man. Best eating on dumb animals. Like, smart animals, I don't know why. I'm not good at eating on dumb or smart animals for some reason. The cops saw you cleaning it off. Did he at least help? That would have been a fucking protected serve type of thing to do. Help the poor lady clean the fucking bird explosion off of her windshield. That would have been nice of him. Of course, I would have probably left. Well, Koreans don't recognize the intelligence of dogs, I guess. Or else there's really good eating on a dog. I don't know. Maybe if you season a dog right, saute it good, I guess. I don't know. Moose. Dumbest animal ever. Have I ever eaten moose? No, but honestly, that sounds appealing. I can go for a moose steak. Yeah. Nice little flank steak. Take a couple pounds off. Yeah. Fuck yeah, why not? What does it say of a species? Put it on the food list. Fair enough. Raven, super smart, super nasty tasting. Yeah? See that? There you go. He didn't help you. What a bastard. Alright. That's enough. We're getting into weird ass shit. We're talking about... My dad said dog was terrible. I don't know. He tried it when he was in the Navy. He said dog was terrible. I mean, it's meat. So let's be honest. If you cook meat correctly, pretty much any meat is going to be good meat. Like, if you season it right, you cook it right, get a nice little medium rare, a nice little fucking slice, season that up, a little salt, a little pepper, and a little fucking some thyme, who knows what else you put on dog to make dog taste good. But man, meat's meat. Meat, you can season anything. You cook human beings and season them properly, and just about anybody fucking eat shit. If it tastes good, man, a lot of the time, people ain't gonna ask fucking questions if it tastes good. They're gonna be like, damn, that's good. And they're gonna be like, what is it? Don't worry about it. It tastes good, right? Yeah, it tastes great. If somebody doesn't want to tell you what it is, don't ask. If it tastes good, don't ask. How did I enjoy exposing my balls to the world? Salacious lies. It's lies. It didn't happen. All you people that said that stuff, it's lies. It didn't happen. So this is going to be what I say live. I'm going to say it didn't happen. No. It wasn't there. Yeah, it was there. I didn't really care. It didn't matter to me. Like, when I was editing it, I was like, is that my balls there? And I was like, I don't think so. But I was editing it on a small portion of my TV. And then when I was done editing it, I watched it again. And I was like, yeah, that's my balls right there. But it happens so fast. If I get claimed on it, it'll be funny. And then I'll have to take it down. And then I'll just blur out that part in that one little section. Whatever, I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter to me one way or another. You can't really tell. Like, you can tell, but you can't really, like, see it clearly. It's very shadowy underneath the shirt. But, Pooh Bear, man, I'm filming it. What do you want? I am not in the Pooh Bear right now just because I didn't know how much of the screen. So, yeah, this is a much wider shot. Like, the shot is way... It's a lot weirder, bigger, wider, longer than my other camera. So, yeah, this is all a test to see what's going on. It's funny to watch myself in delay. All the goofy moves that I make. Pooh Bear gone wrong? Ugh, Pooh Bear gone right. Are you kidding me? That was a Pooh Bear gone right. I film in the Pooh Bear. I've been telling you guys this shit for years. And when I was thinking about what I wanted to do to kind of frame that video and kind of make it, I don't know how I wanted to set it up. I was like, I'm going to have to do it with no pants. And so I just leaned the chair back and just stood kind of in front of it. And I wanted you guys to see the leg so that you could see I'm not wearing pants. In the first part, I was much better with it. I actually stood more in front of the chair so you could just kind of see the thigh shot and not really anything else. And then in the second part, I stood back about half a step from where I was in the first point. And then there's one part where I lift my arms up. And just a little peek. You just get a little peek. It's just a slip. It's all it is. Just a little slip. Yeah, Pooh Bear gone right. And I could say it's just about anything. I could be like, yeah, that was the banana hammock I was wearing. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything. It's not like you go, oh my god, that's a dick. Like, it's not like you see the full fucking thing. You just kind of see the curve of the nut. I just thought it was funny. Like, I left it in and I didn't blur it out just because I thought it was hysterical. Just to leave in. I wanted to see how many people would be like, dude, saw your balls. It's like more of a thing for the future because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to help myself. I was gonna say something at least to the fucking Discord server about it, and I did, and everybody was like, oh, I see it. So, but yeah. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna end it with that. We're gonna end it on my balls. Yeah, we'll wrap this up right there. Everybody, again. Thanksgiving is time for saying who and what you're thankful for, and I again am very thankful for you guys. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't bother to be here. So because you're here, I'm driven to be here, and that's. Oh, and on the job front, everything is looking really good. I went to go pee today for them. I gave the nice nurse lady, my cup of pee, and she seemed very satisfied with it. So she took a little sip, and she was like, ooh, that tastes clean. And then she poured it into the two little things, and I had to put my initials on it. And I'll know in 3 to 5 business days, Thanksgiving notwithstanding, that whether or not my pee is good tasting to everybody who receives it and tries it out. And then hopefully I get to start the new job very soon. I'm excited. It looks like I'm actually getting hired in at the place that I really, 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 really wanted to get the job at. So I'm happy about that. I'm very, very happy about that. So, yeah. New people coming in. Renegenic. Fuck, just got here. Yeah, I'm alright. I'll say hi to you for a minute or two before I actually go. Yeah, I was just updating everybody on the job front. It looks like I'm going to get the job that I really, 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 really wanted. So, I went and peed for them today. So they'll get that, and then they'll go, tastes great. And then they'll hire me, and then I'll work there until I retire, and I'll make so much money, and it'll be fantastic. Yay! But so I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm sorry for those who got on late. I gave you guys like a 2-hour notice. I put it up at 6. I'm trying to work on how I'm going to do streams. How I'm going to plan them better. I would like to give days notice for when I'm going to stream. But again, this was just to test out the webcam and make sure that it worked and kind of chat with you guys before Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff and say happy Thanksgiving. And I am thankful for all of you. And thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for everything that you guys have invested in me. And I plan to invest a lot more of myself in you as we continue forward. See, I'm still in interview talk. Oh, I'm such a shit. But anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Okay.